Mark Rogers TV, just a few minutes after Ohio State completely annihilated and dismantled Rutgers 58-0. The last team stats I saw was just seconds left in the game. The Buckeyes had 670 yards of total offense. Rutgers 107, 32 first downs to 9 for Rutgers. All right, we all know about J.T. Barrett. Curtis Samuel, who racked up 154 total yards from scrimmage. Mike Weber with 144 rushing and just 14 carries. Noah Brown, who caught the big 4 touchdowns against Oklahoma. On defense, Raekwon McMillan, Malik Hooker, those guys. I would like to highlight some guys that got into the game. While it was still a somewhat competitive game in the first half, some guys that really make that Ohio State offense multiple in regards to the number of players who can get into the fray and burn the defense. 12 players caught passes in this game. Terry McLaurin came into the game with 5 receptions. He caught one 14-yard touchdown in which the ball was just thrown up into the corner of the end zone. He high-pointed the football, outfought the defender for the touchdown reception. His first as an Ohio State Buckeye, a 2014 recruit, number 61 wide receiver rated by ESPN out of Indianapolis. He was the 34th highest rated wide receiver according to 24/7 Sports. Paris Campbell, we saw him catch 4 passes on this day. He got a rushing attempt for a touchdown as well on the jet sweep reverse. As everything went left, Paris Campbell went right. They flipped in the ball. His speed took it to the end zone on his 1 rushing attempt for a touchdown. Again, 4 receptions. Came into the game with 2 catches on the season. His first 2 catches as a collegiate receiver. Paris Campbell, the number 22 wide receiver rated out of 24/7 Sports out of Akron, Ohio, 2014 as well. Demario McCall, this kid's a stud. He was rated the 2nd best running back coming out of high school according to 24/7 and ESPN out of North Ridgeville. I have been waiting for more spot duty for McCall in relief of Mike Weber as the Buckeyes get into the meat of their schedule. And when some of these games get out of hand, as they have most of the season, even against Oklahoma, McCall came into this game, 10 rushes, 59 yards, and a 36-yard TD reception. He had 2 touchdowns coming in. They did get him in. He ran it 10 times for 85 yards and a touchdown to Mario McCall, 2nd-rated running back out of just this past recruiting class in February, getting some carries now in relief of Mike Weber and Curtis Samuel. And let's give some love to the defense, and in particular, big Robert Landers, number 67. He switched from 57 to 67 during spring practice. He was not really highly recruited. The 85th best defensive tackle, according to ESPN. He didn't show up in the top 100 defensive tackles in the 2015 class, according to 24/7. Robert Landers is pushing the pocket. He is splitting gaps, showing quickness and elusiveness for a huge man, and getting to the quarterback, getting to the running back in the backfield and making plays. He came into this game with 3 tackles for loss already at D tackle, and he had a couple plays in this game against Rutgers. The Buckeyes take on Indiana, a team that has been in the thorn of this Urban Meyer Ohio State team. Hasn't upset the Buckeyes, but very close games in recent years. Took it down to the 4-yard line before they succumbed 34-27 last year in Bloomington. And then in 2 weeks, Ohio State travels to Madison to take on 8th-ranked Wisconsin. Would love to hear what you have to say about Ohio State's playmakers on offense or anything related to college football right here on Mark Rogers TV.